Here we are at the ivory burning site at Nairobi National Park. This is where our president burned ivories that were collected from our national parks all over. Now these ivories are usually from elephants that die of natural causes or by bad luck elephants that have been killed by poachers. By the way, poaching has gone tremendously down in Kenya because of the efforts, sustained efforts by the Kenya Wildlife Service. Now what normally happens is that a ceremony is held here after piles of ivory collected from national parks are big enough to be burnt. Now this is a way that our country shows the world how committed we are towards saving our elephants and our national parks. Now in this park we've got the big four animals. We've got the rhino, we've got the lion, we've got the buffalo, and we've got also the leopards. These are the animals which were mostly hunted for trophies in the days of the original hunting safaris in Africa. And they were also the animals that were difficult to hunt and to track. And that is why they are called Big Five animals. This is the western side of the park. The dry forest zones. They call this a dry forest.
We are at the Nairobi Tented Camp, and this is the only camp and the only accommodation that you can find within the Nairobi National Park, the only park within a city. Now let's take a look around.
Nairobi Tented Camp is owned and managed by Gamewatchers. It has been under the Porini Safari Camp's umbrella since the year 2012. It is the only camp that offers accommodation in Nairobi National Park. Nairobi National Park boasts as the only national park that you can find in any city in the world. It is the oldest park in Kenya. It's 117 square kilometers. You will also have more than 10 species of antelopes, as well as over 500 species of birds. We have 9 tents in the camp. It's a combination of 6 tents with king-size beds and 3 tents with twin beds. It is an eco camp, and what that means is we are very big on conservation, and everything that we do and how we do it is geared towards conservation. That is why the camp does run on solar, and we don't have any permanent structures. So you do have lights in your tent because of the power needs, especially when it comes to charging equipment and all manner of electronics. We do have a central charging point where you can be able to charge even overnight. That means that you are sure in the morning, if you're going for your morning game drive, that everything is charged up. The location is fantastic, and it gives you the feel that you are way in the bush. Nairobi Tented Camp is located on the western side of Nairobi National Park. It's called Kisembe Valley. Next to it, we have a seasonal river called Kisembe River. And what that has done is that it is mostly green throughout the year. It is also a very fantastic location if you want to get away for the night and just go and unwind. We do have a lounge tent, and we do have a mess tent where you will be having all your meals. Normally breakfast is served from about 7 to 10 a.m. Lunch is served from 1 o'clock, and dinner is served from 8 p.m. Dinner, it's a bit flexible because unlike the camps in the conservancies, the guests tend to come back a little bit earlier. So we are flexible and we can do an early dinner, maybe at about 7:30.
So we get to know where the animals are.
So far, it's amazing. We first decided to use this company because a coworker of mine actually came here a few years ago and he recommended it, and definitely has super exceeded all the expectations. The food is great, people are great, even going to bed is great because we did have a sleeping like hot bag.
Now, it is a park that celebrated the 75th anniversary of its existence in December last year, because it was established in December of 1946. And it has virtually remained the way it was since then.
We saw black rhinos, white rhinos, zebras. Basically, seeing everything in the wild has been amazing, and also seeing them with the skyline of Nairobi behind them, that's pretty good.
It is the best way to start your safari before you go to, or even end your safari before you get out of the country.